Hello everyone, I'm Sachi. It's been 2 months since the beginning of the year. How is everyone's year going so far? Here at the home, my partner won a beer gift set at his company's New Year's party. It was the same brand we usually drink. I feel like we might have used up all our luck for the year right at the start. There is a shrine next to the elementary school I attended, and behind it is a mountain that anyone can easily climb. I've introduced this mountain several times in other videos. When you think about it, it's not that big, but just by changing the trailhead, you can see it from completely different perspectives. Even in the same spot, the scenery changes dramatically depending on the time of day, dawn or dusk, and the season. When I was in elementary school, I used to climb this mountain and play around the shrine all the time. Back then, I thought just running around was fun, probably because I had friends with me. I wonder if I would have felt the same way if I had been alone in a place with nothing but shrines and mountains. Now that I'm an adult, every time I visit this familiar mountain, I found myself moved by the scenery and able to enjoy it on my own. The weather has changed a lot compared to the past, but for some reason this year we had many snowy days just like in the old days. People have gotten used to having less snow, so after 2 or 3 days of it starts to feel a bit annoying. But since snowfall is decreasing year by year, I feel lucky to be able to climb the snowy mountains. I said I was lucky, but on my way home that day, I ran into an unexpected problem. When I went to climb back down the mountain to my car, I realized I didn't have my car key. I had dropped it somewhere on the mountain. I felt a bit nervous, but I reminded myself that saying calm is important in situations like this. I remembered that while climbing, I had squatted down on the stairs and everything in my bag had fallen out. I figured I must have forgotten to pick up my key there, so I ran back to that spot. It was almost near the summit, and there it was. Well, there's actually a reason I was able to stay calm while looking for my key. Before climbing the mountain, I had bought a fortune slip at the shrine. In the lost and found section, it said that lost items would be found between high places. So I was sure I'd find my key soon. That said, I'm probably the only person who would take a fortune slip so seriously and act on it right away. In the end, the key was actually down below, not up high. But my brother pointed out, well, the mountain itself is high, isn't it? That made the fortune feel even more convincing. I was impressed by how convincing the fortune slip was. But someone pointed out that maybe I found the key because of the fortune slip, or maybe I lost the key because I bought it in the first place. No doubt, but I'm choosing to believe the first one. Then, after all that, I ended up dropping something else and had to search for it too. Luckily, I found that one right away. Still, I had to stop and wait for my brother several times before we could finally get in the car. But he just said, as long as you found what you dropped, it's fine. That was really kind of him. I'm not sure if 2025 is off to a good start, or if it's a sign of a rocky road ahead. Either way, when I prayed at the shrine, I only wished for my brother to have a good year. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you next time. I upload videos every Saturday. If you enjoy this, please consider subscribing. Thank you.